Hello everyone, I am Pengtu. This day, many of you are talking about Everest movie, right? It makes me very curious, and this evening I spent 2 hours watching this movie. And now I want to share with you some of my thinking about this film. First of all, Everest is an adventure film. It is based on the real event of the 1996 Mount Everest disaster, which ended with 8 fatalities. The movie focuses on the survival attempt of the two expedition groups, one led by Rob Hall and the other by Scott Fisher. However, at the end of the movie, most of the characters died. The last shot of the is the Rob's body, frozen and almost completely covered in snow. And the final take state that Rob's body is still up on Everest alongside the others that perished. We see pics of the real Rob Hall, Doc Hansen, and Horace, Yasuko Nambo, and Scott Fisher. They were all on Everest forever. Now let's take a short look at Everest. Why is it called the Death Zone? At 8,848 meters above sea level, it's the highest mountain in the world. The danger is related to very high altitude. That's why climbers normally spend several weeks climbing Mount Everest. That far above sea level, the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere falls 40%. This makes it difficult for the human body to get the oxygen it needs. Combined with the physical exertion of climbing the mountain, it can be deadly. Some climbers have compared the experience to running to a treadmill and breathing through a straw. The low oxygen nature of the death zone makes it a very dangerous place. It can have dire effect of the human body, swelling of the brain, difficulty thinking, hallucination, or suffocating. Other dangers posed by the death zone are snow blindness and frostbite. Snow blindness is the temporary inability to see due to the glare from snow and ice. And frostbite can affect any exposed skin. You know that the temperature of the Everest can be minus 60 degrees Celsius. It's low enough to freeze skin instantly. More importantly, it is also one of the hottest places on the planet when it has its own weather system, which is difficult to predict. Their wind speeds are frequently in the range of 160 km per hour, but it can even go up to 281 km per hour. Avalanches or storms can strike at any time. So, average is a dead zone completely. Record from BBC suggest there have been just over 280 deaths on the mountain so far. Well, after watching the movie, see the sense of character dying, we feel intense and harrowing pains. The ending was so sad, and I cannot believe it happened after all the hard work. But it's real, right? So, a big question comes to my mind. Why did these climbers do it? From the movie, everyone has his own reason to decide to embark on the fateful adventure. Someone with the single dream is to complete the collection to set foot of the top of the 7 highest mountain of the continent, as the Japanese climber Yasuko Nambo said. Or someone with a promise to stay with the kid back home, as the postman Doc Hansen said. Or someone who wants to get over their own depression before life, like the American mountaineer Big Weather said. But most of all, it's just simple because it's there. Because if the Everest, the highest mountain, the great mountain, the roof of the world is there, if you don't conquer, when will you know? Do you think they are wrong? They know that Mount Everest is the dead zone, but still do it. We can think that they do not care about the safety of themselves as well as do not think for their family. How about their wife, their children? Yeah, I myself also think that it is quite hard to understand them. One of the reasons is that we are Vietnamese, a developing country where we are mainly focused on the physical, logical need and safety need as in the Maslow hierarchy of needs, while European or American developed countries have higher need, self-actualization. Belong to Maslow, a person is always becoming and never remains static in these terms. In self-actualization, a person comes to find the meaning of life that is important to them. All climbers have big passion in climbing. They challenge themselves and ready to take danger. And Mount Everest, the highest mountain of the world, is their dream that they want to conquer. Last but not least, from my point of view, the most important lesson from this movie is the spirit and willing of human in pursuing the dream. Movie Everest is an extraordinary journey of extraordinary people. They have conquered the mountain of fear within themselves, put aside all worries to face the most dangerous mountain of nature. Although we still know that it is the bad end, but once determined to climb to the top of the mountain, the self-respect that exists within each man is invisible, because climbing to the top of any mountain range is considered less important than how you climb there. As Scott Fisher said, it is not the altitude, but the attitude. Thus, for most of us, the road to our dream is long, challenging, and unexpected. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. You need to give them not just 100, you have to give them 200% of your effort if you want to achieve them. Following your dreams is an exhausting, draining effort, but the reward are well worth it all. So, find your Everest and do everything to achieve it. Thank you.